Welcome back to the Customer Experience Connection Podcast. Presented by Masa Studios Podcast Recordings. Loss ratio. How can an adjuster help their insurance company's success? What does loss ratio mean? Definition. Loss ratio is a financial metric used in the insurance industry to measure the profitability of an insurance company. It represents the ratio of losses to premiums earned. The loss ratio formula is insurance claims paid plus adjustment expenses divided by the total earned premiums. Now, the formula, as you can see on the slide, the formula is loss ratio equals insurance claims paid plus adjustment expenses divided by total earned premiums. So, for example, if an insurance company pays $60 in claims for every $100 in collected premiums, then its loss ratio is 60%. But don't forget, it also includes adjustment expenses. So it's safe to say that generally, if a company's loss ratio is above 100%, the insurance company is unprofitable and may be in poor financial health. But there are also lots of factors to consider. An ideal loss ratio is between 40 to 60%. This range means that the insurance company is maintaining a balance between claims payouts and premium collection. Most companies used to strive to be in the higher 70th percentile, but this has dramatically changed recently due to controllable and uncontrollable internal and external factors, including the state of our industry. Many insurance companies this year are alluding to or forecasting zero profits already in 2023. On a report cited on the slide by Insurance Business Magazine, the Fitch Ratings forecast settled on a 100.4% industry combined ratio for 2023, suggesting that underwriting profits may not return during this year, which is a scary thing for all stakeholders of the company, including the company's future. So how can I help as an adjuster? How can an adjuster help their company's loss ratio? There's going to be lots of examples, and you can provide those in the comments, but I have a few to discuss here on this slide for you. Pay what the policy provides, nothing more, nothing less. This includes coverage investigations. Make sure your coverage investigations are complete. Make sure if you're unsure of the coverage to ask your leader or ask a coworker who can give you a better idea if you are going to be covering that loss or not. Be proactive and communicate with your customer. The more proactive with your customer and the more communicate with them, that shaves time off the claims process and really gives you the information that you need. For example, where's your car located? How much are they charging you per storage per day? Where is your car? It was flooded. It was taken away. Where do you think it is? Simple questions like that can help you be proactive and communicate with your customer. Always deliver an exceptional customer experience, even for claimants. There's always been a disconnect between claimants and insureds. But don't forget, claimants can also be customers. So if you deliver on both customers, deliver an exceptional customer experience on both customers, insureds, members, and claimants, you can make sure that you save the customers that you already have and even possibly gain new customers in the process. Be vigilant with any possible leakage. Remember, the formula includes adjustment expenses and claim payouts. So if we're paying more than we owe, or if we're paying for one extra day of rental when it's not owed, or one extra day of storage where it's not owed, and we haven't sent a storage mitigation letter, or we haven't communicated with our insureds, make sure that you are taking into account the claim payout by identifying any possible leakage. Educate the customer on what their policy provides and discuss any possible changes they can make on their future renewals with the company. This will ensure that you care, and it shows them that you care about their financial state and the financial state of their future. Keep your eyes open for any SIU issues that need to be investigated. Be vigilant with any red flags that you may see in the claim. Don't notate them in the claim, but take note for yourself so you can communicate with the insured, come up with any certain questions that need to be answered, and even run it by your leader to see if there's any issues that you need to further investigate on that claim. A big one is reserving appropriately. Reserve appropriately based on the exposure that you have. And as you continuously touch your claim, make sure that you are continuing to reserve appropriately. So if there's a supplement, if there for bodily injury, if there's a change in the third party's injuries, more treatment, less treatment, make sure you're reserving the claim appropriately throughout the life of the claim. Last one's really important. Always document your claim accordingly. Sometimes if you didn't document it, it didn't happen, right? And when you have a coverage investigation, or when you have something that you may not have paid or you may have paid, and there's some sort of escalation with your supervisor can easily go into your documents or go into your past documentation and support you and have your back whenever you've told somebody something accordingly and based on the factual evidence of their policy. So those are just a few things that an adjuster can do. But on the comments, put more. I know there's more examples. I know I can list so many examples on this slide, but I wanted to give you a quick hit just so you can start thinking of how you can help your company's loss ratio every time you touch your claim. Thank you so much, and I hope you learned a little bit about loss ratio. Y'all have a great day.